Hey friends, thanks for tuning in. So today what we're going to be talking about is the basic steps to form your business. Okay, as you all will know and learn, I technically have in my lifetime I've created, gosh, probably at least a good 5 to 7 businesses over time. Um, for a long time. And one of the key things that always kind of got me, so to say, was just the simple fact of where do I start? What do I do? Right? So that's kind of the point of some of the sections in my channel that I'm going to point to is how to get started on starting your own business. Okay, a few key things that is really important to do, and then some that it may not be required, but there's reasons behind it. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and dive right into it. But first, don't forget, give us thumbs up, right? Like, share, subscribe to our page, and let a friend know. Now, to dive right into it, let me go ahead and share the screen here. What we're going to talk about is essentially getting your EIN. All right, but here's the thing: EIN is great and all, but really what we want to do first is you want to form a LLC. All right, LLC is Limited Liability Corporation. All right, I have in my businesses, when I first started out, I didn't have a business license. I'll be honest. Yes, don't come after me, IRS. But yeah, I didn't, when I very first started out long ago, I didn't have a business license. Didn't know that I was supposed to have a business license. Well, I ended up closing that business. Other reasons, right? Nothing illegal or bad or anything. But several years later, I ended up starting another business. Actually, when I inherited my father's auto repair shop, then I actually went out and got a business license like you're supposed to. But the thing with that is that when it comes to business licenses, there's so many things. Okay, I'm not knowing, I just went with a sole prop. All right, sole proprietorship, and that's okay and all, but the thing is that that is tied directly that is tied, sorry, I had something fall from my desk, that is tied directly to your social security number. Okay, makes you personally responsible for everything with that business. And it wasn't until here lately, thanks to the ticker talker, but I started learning that you should actually get an LLC, okay, for your business, and have that LLC documentation. Okay, here's why: an LLC can be its own entity. All right, and with that, when you have the LLC documentation, that's like a birth certificate, right? I am my own person. I have my own birth certificate, and I have my own social security number as well. Okay, but your business can be its own person, right? You get an LLC, you can form it as a single LLC. If you've got multiple people involved in your business, you can do a multiple member LLC. Me personally, I've just got a single person LLC. It's just me. All right, and I've got the documentation, so that's a person, and the documentation for it, that's its birth certificate. Okay, but next, what will really help you, and now I'll start screen sharing, is going to be having a EIN number. Okay, and with an EIN number, that is like your business's social security number. Okay, and what that does with that is that allows you to totally separate your business from you. Okay, now I'll show you how to get an EIN. So obviously you just go to irs.gov, and right in the search bar, just search EIN. Okay, employee identification number, right? And you can apply for it right here. It's free when you apply for it online. Easy materials right there. Click apply now. Of course, being right now when I'm recording this, it's the weekend, so this is down. But throughout the week is when you can post it, right? When you can apply for it. And the application's easy. It literally took me maybe from start to end a total of maybe 5 minutes. And I had my EIN number. Okay. the one thing that took the longest really was creating my LLC. All right. And with my LLC, the reason why it took longer, you can do it through your state's local website, depending on your state, right? It'll either be free or it'll be $100, right? Depending on your state. I did it through Rocket Lawyer, okay? I don't have any affiliation with them. I'm not getting paid by them. Maybe I should look at affiliate program with them. Oh, anyway, different story. But so I went through Rocket Lawyer. I got my LLC set up. $150 later, my business is now its own entity, and I've got a business birth certificate, right, for my LLC. Then I went to the IRS, filed an EIN, employee identification number, and now I've got a social security number for my business, right? So now what that allows me to do, I can now be able to go places and get lines of credit to help fund my business, okay? First thing I did, and I'll put the link in the description below, is I actually went to American Express. Yep, went to American Express, applied for a credit card there, and got $10,000 in funding, right? That's $10,000 that I now have to operate my business, which as I'm going to do other videos, right? I've got drop shipping, I've got vending, and I use that to fund my businesses, okay? Yes, I pay the credit cards back, okay? But the point is now this business entity is on its own. It stands on its own, okay? It may have branches from it, but it stands on its own, so that way it can create its own income. And yes, I pay myself through my LLC as well, okay? I do what's known as a owner draw, all right? And with an owner draw, all that really is, you know, as it sounds, it is you paying yourself, right? I pay myself 10% of sales, of complete sales of my business, okay? And with that, sorry, my earbud turned off for some reason, but with that, I can then take that and put it where I want, right? If I want to open up which I have, if I want to open up an index universal life insurance policy and then start putting the profits from there into that IUL, I can, okay? Or if I want to pick a stock, right? And take the money from, you know, that I'm paying myself, put in that stock, and let the stock reinvest itself, right? What's known as a drip, then I can do that as well, right? Thing is, I'm compounding interest at that point. But that goes into a whole different subject. I'll be making some more videos on that about how to become your own bank and everything, show you some of the options that I have, and just kind of go from there. But with that, hopefully this helps somebody, okay? And hopefully it helps you learn how to start your own business, how to put it on its own feet, right? And take the responsibility off of you completely. Now, again, don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up icon on, so that way the algorithm knows where to share us, and check out the links in the description below. I'll have one for American Express, one for my merch line as well, and then other referral programs I've got. So with that, thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.